Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome to episode number 10 in the series where we are modding the Squier Sonic Series Bronco bass to make it sound as good as we can get it. In this episode, I have installed an Artec ceramic soap bar pickup into this bass. So the inspiration for this mod came from a Squier Mustang model that came from around 2010, 2012 or so. And that was the Squier Mikey Way Mustang. That bass featured a silver sparkle finish and had a passive soap bar humbucking pickup in it. At the time, there really weren't any other basses that looked anything like it, so it was a pretty unique model. This is the Artec MDC4 ceramic passive humbucker pickup. I picked this one up from Amazon for about 33 Canadian dollars. It was shipped to me from Asia. This soap bar humbucking pickup is completely passive. No batteries are required, and I have it wired to the same 250K volume pot that we've had in all the previous episodes. Let me briefly go over how I made this mod with you. The first step, after removing the pickguard, was to find out whether or not this soap bar pickup actually fit in the cavity. So after ensuring that the pickup was in the centered position, I marked off the extra borders and realized that it did require a little bit of routing. So like I did for the pickup cavity to fit a precision pickup, I used a chisel and I took off a little bit of wood at a time to enlarge that corner. Now in this picture, you will notice that there are a few stock holes, presumably as a part of a CNC guide. So I did need to make a small wooden shelf there to ensure that the pickup screw had enough wood to be secured into. And similar to episode 8, I sealed all the wood so there was no raw wood exposed to the environment, and then painted it all in white. Just like the previous episode, I had to make a new pickguard out of fiberboard I got from Home Depot, purely to have a surface for the control pots and the output jack to rest into. Now, let's get to how it sounds. Let's start with the volume all the way up and the tone all the way down. Let's roll that tone knob up to 25%. Tone knob up to about 50. Now let's roll tone knob wide open. Alright, well let's put this bass up to a drum track and we'll compare it to the original stock single coil pickup. And let's see how these compare. We'll have 3 passes. The first pass we'll have the tone knob at 50%, the second pass we'll have the tone knob wide open at 100, and the third pass we're going to put on a full tone style OCD distortion. And let's see whether or not this humbucker can handle high gain tones. Let's go. hope you enjoyed that playing example. Please let me know what you thought of the tones by leaving a comment below. Let's talk about the things I like about this pickup. Firstly, it's dead quiet. Compared to the single coil pickup, this humbucker soap bar pickup has no noise at all. In terms of output, it's huge. It's actually slightly louder than the EMG Geezer Butlers in this bass, so there's tons of output. In terms of tone, compared to the stock single coil pickup, there's quite a bit more low end and definitely more low mids. So it definitely sounds bigger, beefier, girthier compared to the stock single coil pickup. Now, in terms of things I don't like about it, the first one comes from a wiring point of view. The cable ends that come out of this pickup are very, very small gauge. This becomes an issue when you are reassembling the bass, that if you're not careful, you can actually break the cable ends from their solder joints. So from a durability point of view, I wish that this Artec humbucker came with heavier gauge wires. In terms of tone, this pickup has tons of output and tons of lows and low mids. What it is lacking, however, is some clarity on the top end. It almost sounds like there's a filter that kind of cuts off all of those highs. Now, if you have a bass that is already naturally very bright, then a humbucker soap bar pickup like this might help tame down some of the high ends. But on this particular bass, I found this pickup lacked a little clarity for what I want to hear. Now, I currently do have this wired to a 250K volume pot, so you could experiment with using a 500K volume pot to brighten it up a little bit. Now, in terms of aesthetics, this is certainly a bit of a departure from what a Bronco bass and what a Mustang or Music Master style bass traditionally looks like. So in terms of looks, I think with a soap bar type pickup, you either like it or you don't. But it definitely strays from the traditional look. So who is this mod for? If you're looking at driving a lot of kind of tube amps and you're looking at a lot of natural overdrive distortion by hitting an amp hard, then having a high output pickup might also be good for you. If you're playing a lot of kind of reggae or kind of dub type music and you need that big low without a lot of high end, and you want that woolly tone, then again, this could be for you. So I do think that woolly tone will fit that style of music perfectly. Now, if you're not looking to route out, wood cavities in the body, or you're looking for a little more clarity in your tone, then this is probably not the right mod for you. But the good thing about having different pickup options now in the marketplace is you can really season the taste and you can really tailor in the sound you are looking for if you're willing to put a little work into this type of mod. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. We're going to try some different strings on this bass. Thanks for watching. See you next time.